You think you're aging, but what if what you're really feeling isn't aging at all? We've all heard it. That's just your age. The stiff mornings, knees that sound like popcorn when you stand, the brain fog, not because you're 50, but because you've got 50 tabs open. You're juggling family, bills, work, the laundry's piling up. And while your brain's buzzing with all that, you're exhausted. You're wondering how you'll find the energy to even start. You push yourself up out of bed, your hands ache, you shuffle towards the kitchen. The clock says 7:02 a.m. You pour the coffee, you start listing everything you forgot yesterday, and today hasn't even started. That quiet panic, that's the soundtrack most women call getting older. But here's what no one tells you. We all age, but how we age, we've got more to say in that than anyone's ever shared with us. And I'm not talking about wrinkle creams. That's a $60 billion industry built on convincing us to panic about crow's feet. Looking younger doesn't matter if you feel old. Let me say that again. Looking younger doesn't matter if you feel old. When you know what the right things are for your body to feel alive, you wake up with energy. Mobility improves. No more achy body. Mood elevates. No more dread at 7 a.m. Relationships get better. That's all I'm going to say. You have more gas in the tank for everything, even things you forgot you loved. Keeping up with your kids or grandkids, joining your friend on that hike, and your looks, that will follow anyway. You'll save money, not just on $60 wrinkle creams, but all the hacks you stop chasing once you finally know what works for your body. I've seen gray hair soften to darker. I've watched women whose faces relax, not from Botox, but from solving the issues that were disrupting their ability to feel and look amazing at any stage. You know that face you make when your back aches? That constant tension shows up in every photo. When we remove the culprit, that melts away. That's the real glow up. I remember when my dad's eyesight sharpened so that he rarely needed his glasses anymore once we supported his body the right way. I'm Janelle, mother of two, grandmother of three. When I say grandma, some people say, no way, you can't be. Maybe they're just being polite, but the real truth is, I don't feel my number. It's not magic. It's learning to spot what your body needs and what it doesn't. So you can stop guessing and start living, but not just living. Living in a way your future self will love. We've been taught to panic about wrinkles, but the real aging is happening inside. Puffy mornings, brain fog, stiff joints. And here's the truth. When you feel amazing inside, you naturally glow outside. You smile more, you enjoy life more. People start saying, you look different. What are you doing? It's not Botox, it's peace in your body. Comment scorecard, and I'll send you the free tool to see what's helping versus hurting. It takes just 60 seconds. And here's why you're going to want to stick with me. In this video, we're busting the 4 biggest myths about aging. Foods your body actually loves, not just clean. Water your body can actually use, not just gallons. Why your genes aren't your destiny. And the hidden traps behind blaming hormones. By the end, you'll see why these myths collide and how knowing that changes everything about how we age. Imagine you 10 years from now. Are you dancing in the kitchen or wincing as you bend down to get the cookie sheet out of the cupboard? That's the version of you we're building here. Not younger, just fully alive, thriving, not avoiding wrinkles, but living so vibrantly you don't see them. And make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss anything. Then grab the scorecard. a free tool we use to quickly see what's helping versus hurting, and it takes just 60 seconds. It will show you the patterns you're missing and what to do next. That link is below this video. And hit the bell because next week we're diving into why setting healthy goals are failing and what actually does work. You're eating clean, but still feel old. You've cut sugar, you buy organic, you've sworn off gluten, dairy, soy, maybe even nightshades. And yet, you're still dragging by 3 p.m., still foggy, still bloated, your back still aches. You struggle to get up from the couch. You keep hitting the snooze button and you wonder, what am I missing? Am I just getting old? I've had women say, I'm doing everything right, and I still feel like I'm over 100. Their fridge is full of clean food, mason jars lined up, farmers market greens, $12 turmeric shots, and yet their energy crashes by midday. That's the myth. Clean isn't universal. Think about this. 3 heads of lettuce, they look identical. One is sprayed, one is nutrient starved, and the third one's vibrant. Which one do you choose? Remember, they all look the same. Most people guess, but your body, it already knows. Comment scorecard and I'll send you the free tool to see what's helping versus hurting. It takes just 60 seconds. Think of your body like a garden. Weeds don't always mean bad. Some gardeners know weeds pop up to fix missing nutrients in the soil, like dandelions hint at calcium shifts. Your symptoms? Same thing. Signals, not curses. If your knees ache after tomatoes, that's not old age. That's feedback. That's your body telling you. 2 women can eat the same tomato. One feels fine. The other wakes up puffy, limping, struggling to walk. That's not random. That's your body's map. And even if you grow your own food, like I do, still wind up tired. That's why body-led testing matters, not just farming practices. So you're not stuck just guessing. You can pinpoint what's true for your body in minutes instead of wasting weeks or months wondering, trying to figure it out. Imagine walking into your kitchen tomorrow and knowing exactly which foods help you feel lighter and which ones quietly leave you puffy, achy, even if they're considered healthy. Remember that lettuce? We'll come back to it in myth number 5. And clean eating isn't the only myth. Wait till you hear about what I learned about water. You're drinking water all day, but still feel dehydrated. Here's why. You've got the glowing water bottle, the fancy filters, the reminders pinging on your phone every hour. You're chugging water like you've just crossed the Sahara Desert and still wake up puffy, still dragging, still parched inside. Most people think hydration is about drinking more ounces. What a body can use matters more than the quantity you drink. If your body can't absorb it, that water's just passing through. It's like pouring water through a strainer and trying to catch it. Comment scorecard and I'll send you the free tool to see what's helping versus hurting. It takes like 60 seconds. You can drink half your body weight in ounces, but if your minerals are off, if your digestion is sluggish, that water won't hydrate you. It'll just run through you. Think of it like a paper cup with pinholes. You keep pouring more water, but the leak never stops. I lived this. I was raw vegan for like 9 years and barely drank water. My body thrived, not because I was weird or superhuman, but because my body got water in the form of fresh fruits, vegetables, packed with light electrolytes, fiber. And meanwhile, everyone around me, jugging gallons of waters to the gym, still felt exhausted. And here's the kicker. Most women, they worry about drinking more water because now you're waking up 3 times a night to pee, planning your errands around bathroom stops, feeling bloated, uncomfortable, and still thirsty. More water doesn't always equal more relief. Hydration isn't just about volume, it's about usability. That's why women can drink enough water but still wake up with swollen fingers, dry lips, or that puffy, parched feeling. You can pinpoint if more water is actually helping you or just passing through your system without waiting months to see if anything changes. Imagine knowing tomorrow if your perfect hydration habit is truly helping you or quietly sabotaging you. Water's not even the biggest myth. Wait till you see how your own genes can surprise you and what your family tree never told you. Think aging is all in your genes? If that were true, every 90-year-old would age the same. But go visit Blue Zones. You'll see 90-year-olds riding horses, gardening barefoot, no old person posture, no shuffling. Same genes, different outcomes. It's not just DNA, it's environment, it's alignment. Comment scorecard and I'll send you the free tool to see what's helping versus hurting. Takes like 60 seconds. We've been taught to blame our family tree. My mom had arthritis, so I will. My grandma had bad knees, so I'm doomed. But genes are like a recipe. How you mix the ingredients, your food, your movement, your stress, your environment changes everything. In Blue Zones, elders don't avoid bending. They live in positions that we call exercise. They garden without those raised beds. They squat close to the earth. They don't sit in comfy recliners. They rest on mats. They sit cross-legged on the floor. And because they keep moving like that, their joints stay lubricated. Movement literally feeds mobility. Stand up for a second. Try this. Can you squat? Feet flat, heels down? Is your back relatively straight? Most people can't squat like that, not because of bad genes, but because we've lost the posture and patterns that keep our bodies young. We call stiffness aging, but most women have never been shown how these everyday habits quietly age our bodies faster than our birthdays do. You're not locked into your family's outcome. You can pinpoint what's quietly aging you and what's keeping you vibrant, no matter what's in your DNA. The next decade doesn't have to look like your mom or your grandma. That's body-led freedom. Most women never realize how fast their posture changes until one day they're wondering, how did this even start? Genes aren't the only myth. When life gets chaotic and your body feels older than it should, that's when this method matters most. Because instead of spinning or settling for quick fixes, you can check in right in that moment. See what your body needs. No labs, no devices, no waiting. And when you have that kind of clarity, you don't just feel better, you look better. People notice. This is what I lean on every time my body shows me a sign. And you can do it too. This is what I've spent decades helping others with. Everyone blames hormones for aging, tired, weight shifting, snapping at people. Must be my hormones. Hormones matter, but they're not the whole story. You can balance hormones all day, but if your body's clogged, inflamed, overloaded, nothing's going to change, no matter how much you try to balance your hormones. Comment scorecard, and I'll send you the free tool to see what's helping versus hurting. Takes 60 seconds. Hormones are a piece of the puzzle, not the whole puzzle in the box. Most women spend years chasing labs, panels, buying new creams, but never look at the drains underneath. Sluggish digestion, lymph backup, inflammation that hormones alone can't fix. Think of your lymph system like your kitchen sink. When it's backed up, everything sticks. You can balance hormones all day, but if the sink is clogged, nothing's going to move. I've worked with women in my program who blamed everything on hormones. Hot flashes, weight gain around the middle, mood swings that left them snapping at everyone. They did it all. Hormone panels, creams, supplements, but still wake up soaked at 3 a.m., changing bed sheets, wondering, what am I missing? When we looked deeper, for some it was thyroid, for others, sluggish digestion, even candida issues. I cover that in detail in my video, Exhausted, Not Candida, if you want to explore that topic deeper. Once the body gets support in the right place for the right problem, things start to calm down. Energy comes back. Moods balance. Women stopped feeling like strangers in their own skin. Most women feel betrayed here. Why do I still feel old? And hormones aren't the biggest trap. The missing piece might shock you. You've tried everything to feel younger. Collagen powders, $200 creams, green juices with 15 ingredients, supplement stacks, and still feel older than your age. Truth, you don't need more hacks. You need a way to know what your body is trying to tell you, because only your body knows what it wants and how it wants it. Most advice is generic. It might be a great product, just not a great product for you. Comment scorecard and I'll send you the free tool to see what's helping versus hurting. Takes 60 seconds. Sometimes it's just not one thing, it's the combination. Stacking healthy on top of more healthy can quietly turn into toxic soup if your body doesn't need all those things. What happens when you put them all together? Picture this: your morning smoothie, 15 ingredients. Your protein powder, add 26 more. Your supplements, while each one on its own might be okay for your body, together in your body, all those combinations, that could be like mixing vinegar and baking soda. Individually harmless, but together, a volcano about to erupt. Marketers, they're not evil. Most of the products are good, just not always good for you. Your body doesn't need everything, it needs the right thing at the right time. This isn't just about doing more, it's about finally knowing what to keep, what to toss. What worked for you last year might work against you this year. What works now might not work 6 months from now. That's why real-time testing matters. That's the Simple Health Test method. Every time I'm uncertain, this is what I use to get answers instantly. No labs, tools, or waiting. When you have that kind of control, everything shifts. Remember that lettuce from myth number 1? This is where it finally makes sense. The moment you stop guessing for good. Here's a quick recap. Foods your body can use, not just clean. Water your body can actually use, not just gallons. Movement that feels like life, not punishment. Hormones supported in context, not chased in isolation. The missing method, your body's map for what to do next. Because you can look younger, feel younger, and have others notice too, in a body that's working with you, not against you, dancing in the kitchen barefoot. Body-led freedom is the compass to take you there. That's what's waiting on the other side of guessing. Because it's not just about looking younger in photos, it's also about bending down for the cookie sheet without holding the counter. You can look and feel more vibrant in a body you can count on. Grab the free 60-second clarity scorecard. The link is below this video. It's the fastest way to start. And bring it to the free class, because that's where I walk you through it all, step by step, so you can truly understand how you can put an end to the myths around aging. The link to my free class also below this video. And if you liked this, hit the bell, because next week we're diving into why setting healthy goals are failing you and what actually works. See you next week, same channel.